beautiful homesteaders. And so come along with me tonight when I make some chocolate chips. It's only going to be for, it's only going to make 2 chocolate chips. I've never done this before. Normally I make, the whole batch of chocolate chips, and then I get an ice cream scooper and I scoop them, and then I flash freeze them, and then I put them in a Ziploc bag, and then when I'm at this moment, as I am now, I just go to the freezer and pop them out and put them on a cookie sheet and bake them, and they're fresh cookies, but I'm all out of them. And so I'm really not in the mood tonight to make the whole batch. So I'm going to try to make just 2 chocolate chip cookies for myself. So let's see if it turns out. Come along with me. So the first thing that we're going to need is just some butter here, 1 tablespoon of butter. That's what we have, and it's just you can see it's like soft. And then we're going to add 1 egg yolk. Okay, not just want the egg yolk, they said. Okay, there we go. And let me wash my hands. I always like to wash my hands after I don't like touching the raw egg. And we're just going to give this just a little stir here. And then we're going to add just 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. I love brown sugar. So that's 1. And that's 2. And then we're going to add some flour as well here. We're just going to add 3 tablespoons of flour. 1, 2, 3, and then we're just going to give it just a little quick little stir here. Add just a pinch of baking soda, and then a pinch of salt, and then a teaspoon, because I love my vanilla. I do love my vanilla. So I'm just going to add that in. It smells so good. And then we're going to open our, let's just stir this up a little bit here. You can probably even just use the spoon too. It might be even, let's see if it's better to mix it. Not the same really. Okay. So we're going to add our chocolate chips. The best part. Let me taste a little bit. Yummy. And probably tomorrow I'll go ahead and, since I opened this bag, I'll go ahead and just make the regular chocolate chips and freeze them, so I won't get into this pinch again. I like a little extra chocolate chips. Just a little extra. There you go. Between the vanilla and the chocolate chips, I have to put a little extra. This does look yummy. And you can make 1 big cookie even. Let's see, I bet you this will make 1 just big cookie, or you can just do 2 smaller cookies. Yeah, that's nice. There you have it. 2 chocolate chip cookies. I'm going to try to get this one. Let's give this one a little extra there. I like to try to make them close to the same size. That looks better to me. Look at all those chocolate chips. How yummy. So we're going to bake this at 350 degree oven, and we're going to try from about 8 to 15 minutes, and depending on how crispy you like your cookies, and then I'll show you when they're done. Okay, so my cookies are out. They look very yummy. They are a little bit on the flatter side, but oh, so I just can't wait to try them. And then, I had everything out, and so I said, since I have everything out, let me just go, and since I opened the chocolate chips up, I said, let me just go and make a batch and freeze them like I normally do. So in case this happens again when I want a chocolate chip, I can just go into my freezer and pull 1 or 2 or 6, however many I need to bake, and bake them in the oven. And so these are the 2 cookies that I normally make. And let me just bring my camera down here before my cookies go. We cannot lose these cookies, friends. So that's what they look like. So these are the recipe that we just did, and then these are the recipe that I normally do. So you can see they're just a little bit not as flat. And then I went ahead and then I made them, and then see I put them on a cookie sheet, and I'm freezing them, and I'm going to put them in just a little bit longer, and then I'll put them in a freezer Ziploc bag. So very simple. So let's give these cookies a taste test. I cannot wait. And of course, you can, if you like them crispy or not as crispy, you can put them in the oven as long as you want. So let's taste test. This is the best part. Very good. I love cookies. And these are the ones that I normally make. Let me taste the difference and see which one I like. Which one has a better flavor. They're all good at that. The one I normally make is, you can really it's more flavorful. You can really taste the butter. Very crispy, as you can hear it. But these aren't bad either. I like these too. Let's taste again. They're not as crunchy or crispy, but they do have a good flavor. And you saw how so simple it was. It didn't take us but a few minutes to whip this up. So, if you're ever in a pinch and you just want to make 2 cookies, try this recipe out. If not, use your favorite chocolate chip cookie recipe, put them on a cookie sheet and flash freeze them, and then put them in a Ziploc bag, and then anytime you want a chocolate chip cookie, just go into the freezer and pull it out and bake them up, and your house will smell so good too. So thank you, friends, for spending time with me. I really appreciate you, and I enjoyed spending time with you. And so if you're ever in the mood for a chocolate chip cookie and you do not feel like whipping up a whole batch of cookie dough, give this recipe a try. They are very good. And so till next time, from my kitchen to yours, bye-bye.